Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I'm Amanda and today I thought I would do an updated version of what's in my pencil case. I have done a couple of these, so if you want to go and check those out you can, because those methods still work and I like those methods. But I've recently changed it because I wanted to explore a lot more in my pencil case and sketching. I take my sketchbook to my mum's house quite a lot when I go and visit them. So this is my pencil case and I know that I can't keep it on this camera for too long because it freaks out for some reason because of all the colours. But I got this for £1 from my local my local grocery store. So this was from Asda. If you live in the UK, Asda sell these types of bags just now for like going back to school. So there's a lot of them and a lot of different types and stuff, but I just picked this one up just because I've never used a type like this before, so I decided to do it. Now, as for what's in the pencil case, I have a lot of junk. Let me just take everything out. Okay. So this is all the stuff that I have in my pencil case at the moment, and I'm going to tell you that I really don't use everything that's in here, and I think that this method of storing my items to use in my pencil case is not the best, but I do want to use all of these items on the go, so I need to figure out a better way to use these items, and I think that I have just had an epiphany and I know what I'm going to do. Anyway. So I'll show you the things that I use the most. I know this is a mess right now. So this is a Bic pen. It's just a round stick medium, and I have them in black and blue, and they were really cheap. It's really good to get these things near the start of term so that you don't have to pay over like a lot of money for them, but these are really good to sketch with. I found that they don't blot as much as normal other ballpoint pens, so these are really good. And I have like all of them in my pencil case, so I'm pretty sure that I have more than this in here, but but that's the amount I have found, so I'm going to stick them back in. The next thing that I have been using a lot are these pens, which were also very cheap. I got them for £1 as well out of the same place, Asda, and I got 24 of these in a pack. So I put a bunch of them in my pencil case so that I could use them, but I'm really happy with these. I like the lead on them. The lead you can get really dark graphite out of them, but you can also get really light sketches, and there's a rubber on the end. They're just really convenient pens, or pencils, but they are cheap, so don't expect much from them. Well, there's another Bic. I'm probably missing a few ones. You guys can probably see them better than me. And they just come in all these different colours, but the lead inside is the same, so yeah, that's them, and they are really good for sketching. I do like them. The next thing that I use quite a lot are these, and these are Prisma colour Col Erase pencils. There's another one of those. Prismacolor Col Erase pencils. They are really good for sketching in colour if you want to just spice up your sketchbooks a bit but you still don't want to colour it in properly. I sketch with, obviously the most ones that I sketch with is blue, the rose one, the purple, the vermilion and the green one, but I do also have an indigo blue somewhere. Don't know where that one is right now, but it is my favourite. So I'm gutted that I can't find it, but Prismacolor Col Erase are definitely a pencil case favourite for me. I don't know about anybody else, but they are for me. Posca pens. I have Posca pens in here, and I do have other colours, but I just like to use the purple one to doodle on my sketchbook cover, just to spice it up a little bit. And then I have these two white ones for highlights and for also doodling on my sketchbooks. But Posca pens are really good, although I would not use them on proper paper to do proper like artworks, because they do eat the pages. I have one Sharpie, and this Sharpie is used to give my son a star when he wants one. If he's been a good boy or if he's done something really nice, he has a star chart and he gets stars, and then he gets rewards at the end. So I just keep that in there, even though I haven't used it in a while, so I'm going to keep it out. Then I have the Faber Castell Pit Artist pens, which in fact I have not used since I put them in here. Which is really annoying because they are really cool, I like them, but it's really hard to find them in my pencil case. So I have a few colours. I have crimson, I have cobalt turquoise, and I have dark phthalo green, and I also have a, these ones are the brush ones, the brush tip ones, and I have the one in fine and small as well. The small one's over here actually. I have supplies everywhere. So these are really good for adding colour if you want to use like markers but don't want it to bleed through and you don't want to blend that much, because you can't blend with those. As for inking pens, I have a few different types. I have the, oh, there's another Faber Castell, which is purple violet. For inking pens, I have these ones. This one is the Staedtler Pigment Liner 0.5, which I use quite a lot for thicker lines. I'm trying to get used to this. This is the brush pen number 2. This is the Kuretake brush pen number 22. And I also have the Mankaka Flexible Fine, which is a really good one. I have the Pigma brush pen. I don't use this one as much because it is frayed. It's really frayed, so I don't use that one that much. And then I have the Derwent Graphic Line Marker 0.3. It's in sepia, so that's good. And this is the Mankaka 0.5, which is good for thicker lines. I also have the Unipin Fine Line 0.3, which is my favourite fine liner pen. I really love these. I want to get more of those. And then I also have these touch pens in various different colours that I like to line with if I want to feel a little bit fancy. But again, I haven't used them because they're like stuck deep in my pencil case. But the thing that I really like about these, and this as well, is that the tip is like a brush pen, but it's more like a felt tip, and the flex on it is really good, and the way that it goes down, it's just so much easier to line with. So if you have problems with lining, I highly recommend either getting the this one, the Mankaka, whatever it is, Flexible Fine brush pen, and then the Pentel Touch sign pens are really good for lining. If you just want to get it in black, you can, when you're not really good with brush pens. I also have the Pentel pocket brush pen. Again, don't use it because it's too hard for me to use. So I have a bunch of white gel pens, 2 jelly rolls, which I don't really need in my bag at the same time. And I also have a Uniball Signal, and I have a hybrid jelly pen, white jelly roll as well somewhere. But these are good for adding little highlights to your drawings as well, especially if you're using toned paper. I have this Create a Colour Monolith 2B pencil, and it's a woodless one. Really thick, like dark lines you can get with this, and they're really just good because they're weighted, they're nice to, they just feel nice to draw with if you're drawing, especially if you're drawing big with that. We'll stick to pencils now. I just have a random bunch of pencils that I used to use when I was in school, and I've just stuck them in here. This is a no-name pencil. I don't really use that at all. I hate it. I've got the Staedtler Tradition 3H. I've also got the Daler Rooney Artist's Graphic 2B. I really like drawing in 2B. This is the HB Gold Faber Faber Castell, and this is the Staedtler Woopex HB, which I really like. I really like these pencils. They're a bit heavier and the wood is really, really nice. It feels like a premium pencil to me, even though it just looks like a normal school pencil. And then this is my favourite light pencil to draw with. It's the Staedtler Mars Lumograph 2H, which I really like drawing watercolour pictures with. And then I have the Paper Glass Plastic Metal Stablo Aquarellable pencil. This is it's just a white watercolour pencil basically, but it is quite pigmented and really creamy as well, so that's really good for highlights if you're doing watercolour. And then I have this pen, which is actually a sparkly pen. I don't know if you can see, if you'll be able to see the part. Oh, there we go, just a little bit. There's a sparkly shine on it, so that's good to just add little things. And this is the Spectrum Noir Sparkle. I also have the Wink Castell somewhere. And then I have a bunch of rubbers. Oh, I also have this, the Mitsubishi Uniball Fain waterproof pen. It's like a ballpoint pen, but it's got really good liquid ink in it. Like, the ink in it is premium. I love it. And then I have this one, which is the Pentel Fiesta 0.7. This is my only 0.7 pencil. I love it. I need to get better lead for it though, because I bought this Pilot Colour Eno lead, and it's honestly not even worth it at all. It's terrible. So get better lead for that. And then I have the Derwent clickable eraser thing. It's just really good if you want to get into better details, or if you feel like you have more control with this. Although the clicky thing, look at this, the clicky thing is like, takes ages, but it works. And then I have these two rubbers, which I think are, this one is Staedtler, I believe, because of their logo, and this one's Derwent. So two rubbers. And then I have this sharpener, which came in a Derwent pencil set. And I also have this washi tape that I never use. I used to use it for my bullet journal, but I don't anymore. And then I have a really dirty grubby ruler, which came in a little stationery set that you get for kids. So yeah, that is all the stuff that I have in my pencil case, and I don't want to do that anymore. I really don't. I tried this out for a bit and I ended up only using a couple of the supplies, so I think it's time to say goodbye to this type of pencil case and say hello to chucking my pencils about away. Saying hello to something like this. Now, I use these for my pencils. I do use them for, this one I'm using for my Derwent Inktense pencils at the moment. And this one I'm using for Faber Castell, I believe. Yep, I'm using this one for my Faber Castell, and then I'm using this one for my Prismacolors and my Luminance pencils. So these things, okay? But I've never actually thought about using this type of pencil case for all of my random junk that I use daily. I don't know why. I just thought these were for coloured pencils, but they're not. They're just pencil cases for art supplies. So I think that I might empty my Inktense one and use this. I do want to obviously keep my Inktense somewhere, so I'll have to buy another one of these. I love these pencil cases, and I'll probably have to buy another one, so that's fine. I'll need to find a place for my Inktense to store them someplace. But yeah, I believe that all of the supplies that I need will be able to fit in a pencil case like this. I will order a new one for my Inktense pencils, so that's no problem. But I think I'll use this one for my daily pencils, to be honest. It's kind of annoying because I've already like sorted out all of this stuff. But I'm going to put all of my stuff in here and show you, because it's not really an updated pencil case thing if I'm just going to change it and then I'm going to have to make another one, so you get two in one basically. So I'm probably going to cut this bit out and show you what I do later on. Okay, that was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. And look at the size of this thing when it's like packed full of stuff. I'm pretty sure I can get it closed. I haven't tried yet, but it is literally like, I don't know. It's really like, it's really wide. So I decided to put all my sketching stuff, my go-to sketching stuff in here, and then in this one it kind of goes into like ink supplies, and then more ink supplies, and then just bits, miscellaneous bits and bobs and white gel pens and all that stuff. So let's see if we can actually close this. Now I will be ordering online a different one and just keeping this one for my Inktense pencils, I think, because even though it all fits, like, you have no idea how hard it was to put some of this stuff in, especially the stuff that has like square or like in fact I'll show you an example. So this this pen, you can see that it's quite squeezed in together, and to get this pen in I had to come in here and kind of like thread it in there and then shimmy it. See, it doesn't want to go in, and it definitely didn't go in from the other side either. So that's that. And then like, these pens were really hard to get in, and I had to skip a few, so I'm not sure about this whole thing because all of them are different sizes. Like, the pencils work okay, but when it comes to thicker pens it's a bit harder to do. So yeah, I think that skipping a few is good, because you don't need this much supplies, to be honest. But yeah, it's going to be quite hard to kind of open and close, and then you have got the bother of like the fact, especially this part, it's so thick. It is so thick. So here's the size of my normal pencil case compared to this size, but at least then they are easy to get out. They're not easy to get in, but they're easy to find things. But it is quite distorted and discombobulated, basically. Ooh, sorry about the noises, because I know that my microphone is on there. So yeah, this is how I'm probably going to have to deal with it just now, and then I will order one for my Inktense pencils. Well, I'll order one for this. I'll probably order the style more along the lines of, if I can get it, give me it please, of this one, or I'll use this one and order a bigger version for my Faber Castells, because these have these 3 to ring thing, and I don't like that for my coloured pencils, but I think I could handle that for my everyday colour, like drawing supplies. So I think that I will use this one for this stuff, use this one for this stuff, and buy a new one for my Faber Castells. And the new one that I will be getting for my Faber Castells will be this one, because this one is much nicer for the individual pencils. So I'm going to be mucking around with that. But yeah, that is my very like discombobulated pencil, what's in my pencil case 2017 summer review thing. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and got something out of it. So yeah, I basically put everything from this pencil case into here, but obviously left a lot of spares in this pencil case, and that's probably where I will keep my spare like Crayola pencils as well, because they're just lying about on my desk. Just spare bits and bobs that I don't really want to use right away. And honestly, it's probably going to be where I have to keep my Inktense pencils until I get a new pencil case for my Faber Castells. but I will be ordering that, and I have Amazon Prime, so hopefully I will be able to get that really quickly. I don't know why I'm doing this while I'm trying to talk to you guys, because it's really rude. But I will put them in there for safekeeping at the moment, and fix that later. So this is my new 2017 pencil case. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or anything that you would like me to do video wise, then please do tell. I would love to hear it, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.